Merry Christmas, Selamat Natal from Indonesia. Hello, Christmas reminds me, or reminds most of us of about events that happened about 2,000 years ago, but recently it's reminding me of events that happened more like 6 to 10,000 years ago. I'm talking about the time when Adam first sinned and brought death into the world. God told Adam on the day he sins, he shall surely die. But he didn't. So what happened? Well, in my opinion, God provided the first substitutionary atonement for Adam and Eve. Remember how they tried to cover their shame with fig leaves and how God found that unacceptable? That's in Genesis 3 around verse 7. So he, God himself, provided a covering that was acceptable, and that's down in verse 21. Where did those coats of leather come from? Well, they came from animals, of course. And I believe that those were the first deaths that occurred on the earth, and that was the first substitutionary atonement for the sin of man. Some 4,000 to 6,000 years later, God came again in the form of a man, and not just in the form of a man, but an actual man. Jesus was the God-man who was the perfect substitutionary atonement, and he perfectly wiped away the stain of sin for all those who believe and trust only in him. And that's what Christmas means to me. Now let me leave you with some of the sights and sounds of Christmas celebration here in Indonesia.